Eddie and the Gerbil. Not long ago, we went on holiday with some people who've got gerbils. We haven't got any pets. And Eddie, who was 2 years old, he thought they were wonderful. He was always looking in their cage, going, "Hello, gerbils. Hello, gerbils. Hello, gerbils." When the boys took him out of the cage, Eddie loved stroking them, going, "Hello, gerbils. Hello, gerbils. Hello, gerbils," all over again. Now, when we got home from the holiday, like I said, we haven't got any pets. What we've got is mice. So we wanted to get rid of them. So we rang up the council to ask for the mouse man to come over and get rid of them. The mouse man. Yeah, that's not a man, it's a mouse. It's a man who comes over and he goes round sniffing along the walls and behind cupboards to find where the mice go. Then he puts down these little trays of poison, only the mice don't know it's poison, they think it's something really nice, like biscuits. And this poison, it burns them up from the inside and they just die. The dead ones pong a bit. The bloke puts down little trays of this poison and the mice find it and go, "Wow, this looks like really tasty stuff." Plunk, dead. Plunk, dead. So one morning, we're having breakfast. And when Eddie has breakfast, sometimes he sits at the table.
No, it's just
on the table. Sometimes he sits under the table.
I know a bunch of random people are coming, so we end up going rogue. Now we're burning.
So I'm eating my breakfast. Munch, munch, munch. And suddenly I hear, "Hello, gerbils." Better have a look. Oh no, he's got a dead mouse in his hand, clutching it. Head poking out the top of his face. Tail out the bottom. And he's stroking it. The dead mouse. And he's going, "Hello, gerbils. Hello, gerbils. Hello, gerbils." I go, no, Eddie, it's not a gerbil, it's a mouse. A dead mouse." And he shakes his head and he goes, No, gerbils. "No, Eddie, give it here." So I took hold of it by the tail and I took it over to the bin. And he's following behind me on his little legs. And I dropped it in the bin. And he comes over to the bin too. And he looks up, all sad, and he goes, "Oh, bye-bye, gerbils. It would be great if you subscribe, that is, become a subscriber. That way, you get to see when I post up new vids."
What's the guy behind me?
Eddie and the car. The stupidest thing I've ever done in France.
I need to try and keep this.
Eddie and the car. The stupidest thing I've ever done happened in France. We were going to have a picnic, so we were driving along the road in our little yellow Renault 4. Have you ever seen a Renault 4? It's like a square tin box. If you lean on it, the walls are so thin, your hand goes straight through the side of the car.
Oh shit, it's a 3v1. Yeah, I'm going to stop with this guy level 1v1 because we both have to do the same builds that neither of us have better builds.
Where to stop for a picnic.
So
It takes us longer to find where to have the picnic than it takes to eat it. We stop, we get out, we spread the sheets, we unload the boxes and bags and bottles, we sit down and it's... What's that? What on earth could smell like that? A dead dog? Okay, everyone, back in the car, drive on. We stop, we get out, we spread the sheet, we unload the boxes and bags and bottles, we sit down and it's... Wasps, hundreds of them. Okay, everyone, back in the car, drive on. In the end, we got to this perfect place. Backed the car up a little slope, laid everything on the ground, sat down. Eddie, do you want some chicken? No. Eddie, do you want some crisps? No. A drink? No. Right, well, you toddle off and leave us to eat in peace. So Eddie, who was 3 years old at the time, walked off to the car and got into the back seat. He looked out the window and called out, "Look at me! I'm in the car!" Joe, who was 7, looks over and starts giggling back at Eddie. "Look at Eddie, Dad," says Joe. "Turn round, Joe. Don't take any notice of him. It only encourages him. Turn round." Then Eddie climbed into the front seat of the car. He grabbed hold of the steering wheel and shouted out at us, "Look at me! I'm driving!" And Joe says, "Look at Eddie, Dad. He's driving." I say, "Turn round, Joe. Don't take any notice of him. It only encourages him. Turn round." Then Joe looked up and said, "Dad, the car's moving." I said, "Don't be silly, Joe." And I turned round to look at the car. He was right. The car was moving slowly down the slope towards the road with Eddie at the wheel. He's screaming, "The car's moving! The car's moving!" Now, if you were a sensible, intelligent person at this moment, you might perhaps go over to the car, open the door, get Eddie out, jump in, jam on the brakes, and stop the car. That would be the sensible thing to do. Slightly less sensible, but still quite sensible, would be to go over to the car, open the door,
I keep forgetting
get
that
Eddie
people
out,
can use lady
close
left, so I
the
try and
door,
get too
and
close with that AR. And that
wave
just
goodbye
results
to
in
the
me
car.
getting fucked.
At
So.
least
I mean, as you
Eddie
saw,
would
at
say.
medium range, I was just.
What I did was try to stop the car. I rushed over and grabbed hold of the pillar between the two doors and tried to stop the car going down the slope. Eddie was screaming out the window, "The car's moving!" And I'm grunting back at him, "I know it's moving." All the time, the car is moving down the slope and I'm hanging on. On the roof of the car is a tray of peaches. So Joe is calling out, "Dad, look at the peaches! The peaches are flying off the roof of the car." And I'm saying, "Never mind the peaches." And Eddie is
That guy
shouting, "The
definitely has
car's
glass cannons.
moving!" I know it's moving.
He died in
Now,
like 2
I know
seconds.
what
That guy
we've
definitely.
got
If that guy
coming
doesn't have
up
glass
next
cannon, I
is
might
the
actually.
road. So I think it'll be flatter there. The car will slow
I
down.
can't see
I'll be
anything.
able
What am
to
I
stop the car. We get to the road. The
What?
car doesn't
Oh,
slow
my
down. I'm
life.
not able
Oh,
to
my
stop
life.
the car. Dad,
No.
look at the peaches. Never mind the
whoever that
peaches.
was,
The
that
car's
was,
moving. I know it's moving. We are now
There's no way
heading
one of them I
for a
killed.
12-foot ditch. The car
I just-
nosedived down the
Sorry,
ditch
right?
with me still hanging on. It bounces once, twice on its nose, and lands up stuck head first in a hedge with its wheels spinning in midair. I opened the door, grabbed hold of Eddie, got him out, and he jumped into his mother's arms and bit her. He sunk his teeth right into her arm. Joe is walking around saying, "Look at the peaches! Yeah, look at the peaches!" Eddie's okay.
And they still could kill
Now,
two of us.
get the car
Oh,
out of the hedge.
Wait, this is a guy.
Get in,
No, this is a guy. This guy definitely has
start
glass
up, into reverse, and now
Exactly what I said. Glass cannon.
little yellow Renault 4 has front wheel drive.
No way in hell he was
The
a
front
glass
wheels are
He
turning
was
over,
getting fucking
and over in midair, and nothing else is moving. What to do? I got out the car
Shit, one,
and
two,
looked around.
three.
There's no one anywhere.
There's
We're in the
definitely a
middle of
fourth
the
one.
French countryside.
Four.
We're stuck in a hedge miles
That's
from
probably why. Just driving.
and up the road, I could see in a field
Bro, why?
someone's backside. A man was bending down, digging potatoes. So I ran up the road and I spoke to him. Excusez-moi, monsieur, je suis anglais, je suis stupide.
That's
I mean,
sniping
stupid,
nearly fucked
and
me
a
up.
little boy
I was like an inch away from my ass being
went
grass.
down the hill and it stuck. The man stood up and slowly wagged his finger. Jamais, 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 never, never, never let a child onto the front seat of a car. They can
I'm fucking
easily get.
teasing the shit out of the sniper.
I know that now, I said, but how do I get the car?
Oh, not
Then
fast, not
raised
fast.
both hands by his side and said,
I'm actually dying.
"Bourg." This is French for
So I know this guy.
clue. You're on your own, mate. Try and look. Raise both hands by your side, hands upwards, and as you said, you puff your cheeks out. Bourg.
What?
So now what?
What?
Far away in the distance, I see a man
honestly
ploughing a
have
field.
No clue
So
how
I
I
started up,
If this guy is a guy with glass
running up the
cannon,
road
I am
towards him.
actually.
And as I'm running along, I start
And
to
he didn't have
realise
glass cannon.
that I am
Because I was like,
only
I
wearing
hit like 12
my
headshots. And I was
underpants.
like, no,
When
he
we had
died. Oh.
I thought that I would sunbathe, so here I am, running down the
I don't know
road,
how we even did
in my underpants. No matter, must press on. As I got near the field, the man was ploughing. I started thinking, how do you get someone to stop? How do you get someone to stop ploughing the field? Over and stood in front of the tractor, held up both my hands and started waving. I don't suppose the farmer had ever seen a large hairy bloke in his underpants standing in front of his tractor waving his hand. He brought the tractor up to me and stopped it. And he said, ben, which is French for, well, have you got something to say or not, or are you completely stupid? As you said, you have to nod your head upwards, leaving your mouth open after you said it. The ben bit sounds a bit like bang, doesn't it? Say it through your nose. Ben? So I said, excusez-moi, monsieur, je suis anglais, je suis stupide. I'm English and I'm stupid. And my little boy got in the front seat of the car. And it stuck. The man looked at me and slowly wagged his finger at me and said, jamais, 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 never, never, never let a child get in the front seat of a car because they can easily... Now, I know that now, but do you think you could help me? I'll tell you, it would be very nice if... So, 3 hours later, after he had lunch, he came along with his tractor, his wife, his dog, and a long chain. They tied the chain round the back bumper of the car and they pulled, and they heaved, and they heaved, and they pulled, just like the story of the enormous turnip, and they pulled, and they heaved the bumper right off the car. Thanks. Well, in the end, they got the little yellow rifle out of the bush. I just kicked it a few times. It worked. It was a pulled down corners, but it worked. I've got a photo. Little yellow Renault 4 stuck in the ditch in our photo album. It's great. It reminds me of the stupidest thing I've ever done. The noise. If my father wanted you to be quiet, he didn't say, shush. He didn't say, be quiet. He didn't say, shut up. All he did was put his hand up to the side of his face and say in a quiet voice that sounded as if there was some kind of terrible pain in the middle of his brain. The noise. It was as if the palm of his hand was trying to reach inside his head to get at some awful thing in there. So, we would be going on a car trip. Dad driving, Mum next to him, me and my brother in the back. My brother says, there's an imaginary line down the middle of the back seat. I'm this side, you're that side, you can't cross the line. I'm this side of the line, you're that side of the line. So, no, I get the point. I say, there's a line, and you can't cross the line, he says. So I say, no, I get the point. I won't cross the line, and then I stick my hand over the line. No. Hey, he says, you crossed the line. I didn't. No. And I stick my hand across the line again and again. No. You crossed the line, he says. I didn't. I say, and I stick my hand across the line again. No. Mum, he crossed the line. I didn't. I say, and my dad's hand goes up to the side of his face. The noise. My brother used to imitate it. If I was making a racket, my brother would walk round the house going, the noise. So it's breakfast. My dad couldn't stand any noise at breakfast. One, and it was the glare. He comes downstairs, sits down in the chair, opens up the newspaper. You can't see him. He's disappeared. One moment you've got a dad, and the next all you've got is a newspaper. All you can see is his hand. It comes out from behind the newspaper, moves across the table all on its own, finds the cup of coffee, and then disappears behind the newspaper. He didn't even drop the newspaper to see where the cup was. He just knew where it was. We used to stare at the hand coming out, grabbing the cup, disappearing behind the paper. Once, my brother moved the coffee cup. He goes,
look, the man crazy.
The hand came out.
I knew it. I was like,
Couldn't find the cup. The newspaper came down. What's going on, says my dad. He grabs the cup and disappears again behind the paper. And once I sat there, and a little voice inside me said, hey, why don't you practice playing drums on the side of the table? I said, no, that'd be crazy. Dad can't stand any noise at breakfast. And the little voice said, yeah, but you know you want to. Go on, here, pick up the knife and fork and away you go. No, I couldn't. But I did. Knife, fork, side of the table, and the newspaper came down and my dad's hand went up to the side of his face. He started to say, the noise. But my brother was in there quick with, the noise. And my dad was left there with his hand in midair, still trying to say that.
So I've done it before. I've ran up to somebody going, brother's running. I can get him.
Dinner. Everyone, stop eating. Stop eating and look at me. At me, Darren. On the scene, am I? Sean, is that a potato you're putting in your coffee? I think it would be a good idea. Took it out again before it gets mashed. Thank you. Now then, everybody, and I mean everybody, Susan, dinner times are just not good enough. When I came in here, Jenna, I said stop eating, and that means stop eating anything, even the water beaker. When I came in here, I just couldn't believe my eyes. Is it really such a big deal that Mrs. Gallagher has made chocolate custard? I can't believe, Stephen, that your mum lets you put chocolate custard on your chips. But that's what you were doing here. And there were two girls. No, don't look round. Two girls. Eyes this way, please. I'm not going to say who they were. They know quite well who I'm talking about. There were two girls who decided that Mrs. Gallagher's chocolate custard was really lipstick. Rashida, I know you're very proud of your Superman lunchbox. It's not a bird. It's not a plane. It's a lunchbox, and lunchboxes don't fly, Rashida. They stay on the table in front of you. Hold it there. If I hear the rustle of another crisp packet, I will ban all crisps forever. Which reminds me, it's no secret, is it, that if you put a crisp packet on the floor and stamp on it, it makes a bang. So, football team, it's nice to see you all getting on so well together, but I'm telling you now, there won't be a football team if you try your let's jump on 11 crisp bags in a row joke again. But today, Darren, good, I've come off the ceiling, but I'm not outside halfway up the tree either. Eyes, this way please, this way. Today, you know what I'm going to say next, don't you? Yes, Zoe? No, I'm not talking about the fingernail you found in the ketchup. I'm talking about the noise. I said to you in assembly that it's okay for you to talk. But William, Abdul, Melvin singing Come On You Reds isn't talking. I'm also talking about the way we eat. Susan, tell me straight, did I or did I not see you sitting down with a dinner that consisted of 5 baked beans and a chip? Yes, I thought so. You must eat more, my dear. These dinners are very special. Mrs. Gallagher works very hard to make sure that the food is good for you and tastes nice. So eat up and eat more, and Mark, that doesn't include you. Yes, Warren? No, that's true. None of the staff do eat school dinners, that's correct. We each have special reasons for that. Mark, where Mr. Holmes goes at lunchtime and what he eats or drinks is nothing to do with you. Okay, so your dad goes there too. But that's between Mr. Holmes and your dad. Come and see me later. We'll talk about it later, all right? Now, those of you who bring sandwiches in, can I just remind you again that dinner time is not market day. I'm not sure, Samantha, that it was fair of you to swap a Milky Way for one Polo Mint. No, Samantha, I'm not getting into it now. Okay, so it was 3 Polo Mints, but it's not the... Okay, so if it was half a Milky... But I can't have this kind of... Okay, so it was 3 polo mints and a flying saucer, but I can't have this kind of business going on in school. Yes, Rashida? Hmm? Yes. I know his real name is Clark Kent. And so, to the matter of clearing up. Darren, I'm not in the cupboard. You know the routine. Leftovers in the slot bucket. Knives and forks in the bucket of water. Plates on the pile. Beakers on the trolley. Is that so very difficult? Why is it that every day Mrs. Gallagher finds leftovers in the beakers and beakers in the slot bucket? Could you please make a special effort to get that right? The beakers we can clean out, but the farmer who gets the slops says pigs don't like beakers. Right now, everyone, special effort and enjoy your dinner. When I was a boy, I had a favourite treat. It was when my mum made chocolate cake. Oh, I love chocolate cake. My mum, she says to me, listen, Mum, if there's any chocolate cake left over at the end of the day, you can take some to school tomorrow to have at playtime or at lunchtime. So I used to go to school with a piece of chocolate cake in my little box, and I'd be walking to school. And I'd get to school, and it would be playtime or lunchtime. I'd open up the bottle, take it in. What? Since you've got a chocolate cake, open up the paper.
Hans, what are you doing? Focus. Focus.
My mum's chocolate cake.
What's focus mean?
And one time there was some chocolate cake left over at the end of the day, and I went to bed and I was fast asleep. And then, in the middle of the night, I woke up and I thought, chocolate cake. Maybe I could go downstairs and have a little look at it. No one would know, so I got up out of the bed. Shh! I mustn't wake my brother up.
Sorry, Ed.
Along the passage. Careful not to tread on the creaky floor
Shush!
outside Mum and Dad's bedroom, because if they wake up and find me, I'll be in big trouble, so really quiet. Are they still asleep? Yes. Okay. Along the passage, down the stairs, into the kitchen, open the cupboard, and there it is! Can I take it out? Just have a little look at it. And then I noticed some little crumbs on the plate. So I think if I lick the end of my finger, I could pick up some of those crumbs. And no one would know anything about it. And then I noticed on the side of the cake there's some little crumbly bits just falling off. So I think if I take a knife, I could just tidy it up a little bit. No one would notice. Scrunch it all together, and there's the crumbly bits and the sticky bits, and it's all going to go in there. Yeah, then it goes down. And then I noticed that as I've tidied it up a little bit over here, then maybe I could just even it up a bit over here. So I take the knife again, and this time through the crispy icing on the top, through the squashed icing in the middle, and I've got a whole slice this time. Yeah, and it's all going to go in there. It's a very, very, very... And now I've got the taste of it in my mouth, and I can't stop myself, so I go, and I got all these slices, and I can't stop myself.
Hans?
Oh no, it's all gone. Oh no, they're bound to notice now. A whole chocolate cake doesn't just disappear. What am I going to do? I know. I'll wash up the plate and the knife and they won't know anything about it. Good thinking. Take the plate and the knife and wash it up. Shh, really quiet. Shh. Wash up the plate. Shh. And the knife. Shh. Shh. And don't forget to dry up. Get the cloth. And don't forget the knife. And don't forget to put them away. Plate in the cupboard. And the knife in the drawer. And back up to bed. Up the stairs. Along the passage. Now I know where the creaky floorboard is now, so all I've got to do is tread over it, because if I tread on it and it makes a noise, I am dead. Careful now. Are they still asleep? Yes, it's okay. Into the bedroom. Into bed. Under the covers.
It's so
Nice warm feeling, chocolate cake in my belly.
What?
In the morning, I get up and I go downstairs and I'm having my breakfast. And Mum's busy over there, and she's busy over there. And then she says, "Oh, Michael, don't forget your book folder." She hands me my book folder. And I'm busy having my breakfast. She's busy over there. She's busy over there. And then she says, "Oh, Michael, there's something else. There's something nice. There's some chocolate cake left over from yesterday for you to take to school today." And I went, "All right." And she says, "What's the matter? You usually jump at the idea of having chocolate cake." I went, "No, it's all right. It's okay." And she's looking at me very closely.
You guys are
Just
so
here.
shit.
And she says, "What's that?" And I said, "What's what?" She said, "It's not
This is so funny.
chocolate cake, is it?" And I said, "No." And she went over to the cupboard.
This is so fun.
It's gone. The chocolate cake's gone. You haven't eaten the whole of the rest of the chocolate cake, have you? And I said, "I don't know." "You don't know," she said. "You don't know? I don't believe a word of it. Now, off you go to school. No, before you go to school, go upstairs to the bathroom and wash your dirty, sticky face." I went upstairs to the bathroom and I looked in the mirror and I saw it just there. Chocolate smudge. Chocolate blob. And I looked at it and I thought, maybe next time we have chocolate cake, she'll forget about it. Do you think she will?
Thanks, hey boy. Thank you for watching. And goodbye. Thank you when you're watching a happy video with a screen recording with a TV screen. And thank you for watching my special defects. I'm really happy to watch my videos. I don't have defects. So goodbye. Have a great day. I'll do another one. Goodbye.